Here with Miami coach Anthony Noreen after a 4-3 overtime loss at number three North Dakota. And coach is kind of walking through the game. It seemed like Friday they got off on the front foot a little more. What did you like about the start and even being down 1-0 after 20, the way you got the game going?
Yeah, and that was probably our biggest message to the guys from last night to tonight was we needed to have a better start. I thought we were reactionary last night. When we're good, we go out and try and set the tone. And I thought we had that physically last night. I just didn't love it with our puck play, in some of our play without the puck. But I thought tonight it was, we loved our start. We loved our first period. Second period for us, I mean, I thought that was one of, if not the best periods we've played all year. And again, like they're going to have the puck. They're going to make plays. They're going to get chances. I mean, I said it last night and I would, back that up. I mean, that's the best team in the country right there. I mean, top to bottom, they play hard. They're physical. They're skilled. Up front, back end, goaltending. They're as complete of a team as we've seen. I mean, honestly, a lot like what we felt when we played Western last year. But just stuck in there, went toe to toe, nose to nose with them. Third obviously didn't. It's tough to give up a goal in the first shift. But I thought from then on, I mean, we grinded, we dug, we did what needed to be done to stay in there late, and obviously just a really, really tough way to end it with the way that it went down at the end.
Looking at the second period, you get the three goals. It seemed like most times you had two players in front, whether it was deflections or rebounds, whatever it might be. And Grimes, especially the effort on that first one from his knee. Like, what did you see in that sequence of goals?
Yeah, I thought just second, third, fourth effort, which is what this program's built on. It's what we want. It's what we expect. Passionate players that play with toughness. And I thought, there wasn't much pretty about what we had to do to get to the net against these guys. And I thought, obviously Dougie scoring from his knees, the effort and the stick detail and the stay on it of that wound up leading to Smitty's goal. Just some really good sequences there from us where we, you know, fought to get to the net offensively, and then I thought defensively, like some really good bend, not break.
Late third, you're trying to see the game out that you power play. They end up pulling their goalie. What's the difference there in kind of defending on a 6-on-4 versus your normal 6-on-5 extra attack?
Yeah, it's a lot. We're a team that pressures pretty good on the kill. When it's six, you just there's too many release points. So you can't get into the pressure. You've got to kind of just stay in lanes and be patient. And again, I just felt for our guys, for our program, that was just a really unfortunate way. And again, this is absolutely nothing against North Dakota or the officials on the ice and anything like that. I mean, I think they're, like I said, a tremendous team, and thought those are some of the best guys we have in the league. But it felt like in a game where there's one penalty, and even last night's game, and I thought they did a great job just letting the players play, and it felt like it was a whistles going away type game and a playoff game, and it just would say, I don't think that the penalty called would be done over, just an offensive zone. I thought it was tough, but listen, credit them, they scored. And then you go to overtime, and you love your situation you're in. You feel like anytime you get like I told the guys going to overtime, like if we would have told us starting today that you're gonna have a 3-3 game going to overtime, we all would have taken it. And obviously, you would have loved when Smitty gets a trip there. You felt like maybe that was a chance to make it right. I don't know. Maybe if the whistles came back out, wasn't, and obviously creates a turnover. And again, credit them. They go back the other way and score a goal. But I thought it was, again, for us to feel that moment. I mean, we've got to make this a positive. That's my job and our job as a staff, for us to feed into this, grow from it. Obviously, to come in this rank and go against that team and again, stand in there with them. But we got to be better. Like, we've got to develop this group. We've got to continue to push. And if we're going to do what we want to do, like we've got to be able to come in here and find the result.
Several guys out of the lineup today, but you really had people step up. One person, it seemed like he's all over the ice, Coach Adelic. He had the goal, but several chances on the rush too, and just what you saw from him in his play.
Yeah, and I thought, listen, it was a frustrating night offensively last night. I think a lot of the guys that maybe are able to break some games open for us at times weren't able to do that last night. But I thought just we had a little more jump tonight. I thought we were able to create more off the rush and create more in transition. And a big part of it was just skating before we got the puck, and then just our leg drive when we did get it. And I thought Delhi did a good job of that. I thought Deps did a better job. And just as a group, I just thought we skated better, which again forced them to back up a little bit and allowed us to make some more plays, which is still going to be difficult against this group.
Another tough opponent next week, Minnesota Duluth coming into Oxford. Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tim.